Super Smash Bros. For Wii U and 3DS were some of the most hyped up Smash games ever to date, and with good reason too. For one, this was the first time we would ever have Smash Bros. On a handheld system, making portable play a much desired and unique experience that would surely interest players who are constantly on the go. And the other being the first time we would enjoy Smash Bros. In crisp, high quality visuals, allowing for a nice HD experience. Ever since the original Smash Bros. On the N64, this series has only gotten better and better with each installment, debatably, offering more content than the previous iteration in one form or another. Melee gave us adventure mode, event matches, and stadium games. Brawl gave us the subspace emissary boss battles and the ability to play co-op in multiple game modes. And Wii U/3DS gave us an improved online mode, the most massive and diverse of character roster you've ever seen, and downloadable content that could help freshen up the experience when things started getting stale. Oh, and did I forget to mention the ability to have up to 8 players smashing at the same time? This series has practically reached its peak, so making another sequel from scratch is not only an unnecessary amount of hard work, but almost pointless too. Think about it, if they remade the game from scratch, what more could they do? The character roster is massively full, stage selection is practically filled. Would we really want to cut so much of that out just to introduce different new content? Because remember, cut content is usually a result of time constraints, and time constraints exist so we don't have to wait another couple of years to get everything back and a little more. So what I and many other Smash gamers have been thinking is that Nintendo takes Super Smash Bros. For Wii U and 3DS and remake it for the NX version many years down the line. This way, we can get most of the desired content back without them having to create it all from scratch again. However, when you remake a game, you want to make some of the things new and fresh stand out, so that it doesn't feel like a cheap knockoff of the original, especially when the original isn't even that old. So what I'm thinking is that they take this game, and rather than focusing so much on the characters, stages, or items, they focus solely on the game modes. If there's one department where Smash Wii U/3DS has been lacking, it's the game modes. And though multiplayer is arguably the best and most popular game mode, it doesn't make up for the lack of bonus content like target tests, boss battles, or a unique adventure type mode. Now, I will give my ideas for what kinds of game modes I believe could be introduced that would make this the best Smash Bros. Game ever. Starting off, I have Story Mode. This is going to be the biggest, most hyped up mode because it's supposed to be the main game mode in the NX version of Smash Bros. And packed with tons of new and unique content. Story Mode will contain a similar vibe to Melee's Adventure Mode, along with certain elements from Brawl's Subspace Emissary to help make it as great as can be. It will contain all types of character universes for multiple different games and bring them all into one. Most of the cast will have worlds to travel through that represent their games respectively, such as Mushroom Kingdom, Yoshi's Story, Zelda Chambers, DK Jungle, Xenoblade Chronicles, Metroid Prime, and more, though some will only have a stage to represent them. In each character-specific universe, there will be enemies directly from their series that are put into the game, such as Goombas and Koopas in the Mushroom Kingdom, Redeads in the Zelda Chambers, Tikis and Kremlings in DK's Jungle, and Waddle Dees in Kirby's Dream Land. Similar to Melee's Adventure Mode, though this time there will be multiple routes that the player can take, kinda like 3DS Classic Mode, that will lead to different paths, which will lead to different worlds and different rewards. Also, this main game mode can support up to 4 players locally, alternating turns, so have at it. Classic Mode. Unlike the Wii U and 3DS versions of Classic Mode, Super Smash Bros. NX will take a more traditional route, in that it will play much more like the original 64 and Melee version, though with some added spice as well as battles from Brawl and Wii U. You'll always start out with 5 lives also, instead of just 2 or having to choose between 1 to 5. And the more you have when you finish, the better your rewards will be at the final results screen. Melee's bonus point tallying system will be returning and upgraded too, and the battles will go accordingly through each of the 10 stages. In single player, stage 1 will be a one-on-one battle, stage 2 is a team battle, 2-on-2, 3-on-3, or even a 4v4 depending on the difficulty level. a challenge stage being break the target's melee style. Stage 3 is another 1v1 battle. Stage 4 is a 3v1 giant battle, where defeating the previous battle under a certain circumstance will lead the giant player to being Donkey Kong. The higher the difficulty, the lesser the AI level of teammates, and the better the AI level of the giant player. Bonus stage, a new, quick type of bonus mode to earn rewards. Stage 5 is another 1v1 battle. Stage 6 is a horde battle. Meeting certain requirements can lead to this battle being specifically Yoshi's, Kirby's, or Team NES. Stage 7 is a 1v2 battle. You the player versus 2 CPU opponents. Then the second challenge stage, break the targets, brawl style. Stage 8 is a free-for-all battle, a 4-player smash battle, no teams, final destination. Stage 9 is a metal battle, fight against a metal player, meeting certain criteria may default the metal player to Metal Mario, and if the difficulty is high enough, you might also fight Metal Luigi. And Stage 10, a random battle, being 8-player smash, a one-on-one, giant battle with no teammates, or a team battle are all possible. It just comes down to luck of the draw on this one. And finally, the boss stage. Fight against Master Hand and even Crazy Hand if the difficulty is high enough. Master Core may be a separate optional path to take, rather than fighting both hands this time around, and must be defeated after both hands run out of HP. However, you may be healed before duking it out with the core. And for co-op classic mode, stage 1 is a 2v2 team battle, could be against the Mario Bros under some circumstances occasionally. Stage 2 is a multi-team battle, a 2-on-2-on-2, so there's 3 teams total. Next is a challenge stage, break the targets. Player 1 or 2 does the target stage of his or her character only. The game randomly decides which player to participate. Stage 3 is a 3-on-3 team battle, so you'll have an extra partner for this round. Stage 4 is a free-for-all of 5 players total, but you probably cannot hurt your teammate in this. Then the second challenge stage, break the targets, where player 2 or 1, depending on which player did not do the other challenge stage, competes in the target test of their character only. However, if both players were the same character, then it might be brawl style instead of melee. Or not, the game randomly decides. Stage 5, being a 4v4 team battle. Stage 6 is versus a metal player or players depending on the difficulty. Stage 7 is a horde battle of any character. Bonus stage, the new quick type of bonus mode that allows you to earn rewards. Something quick like snag the trophies minigame from Melee, or perhaps a 30-second trophy rush. Stage 8, versing a giant player. Certain higher difficulties won't offer a third player teammate by your side for assistance. Stage 9, a simple 2 vs 3 team battle. Then Stage 10 is 8-player smash. Either it's a free-for-all or a 2v2 v2 v2 battle. Finally, the boss stage. Fight against Master Hand and even Crazy Hand if the difficulty is high enough. Master Core might be an alternative boss to take on instead of the 2 hands, though he won't come out mid-match while fighting the hands like he used to. Tower of Smash. Yes, the made-up mode that a fake-ass leaker put out. Here's how it would work though. It's a 100-floor tower with each floor containing 3 doors showing what character and stage. You choose a door and fight a single stock match against the character, with various rules in place. This includes slow/fast mode, one where you're put at 300% and the opponent at 0, and one with all Pokeballs, just to name a few. So basically special Smash modes. In this mode, you pick 4 separate characters at the beginning, and each one represents a life. You can switch your character before each battle, but when one dies, they're gone for the rest of your Tower of Smash run until you reach the next 10th floor, meaning the 10th, 20th, 30th, and onward floor let you respawn one of your lives, otherwise you'll earn some gold. The more floors you consecutively beat, the better your rewards. If you lose all your lives, you can start from the 10th, 20th, 30th, etc. if you reach that far before, and save/quit your progress after each battle. Unlike in All-Star mode, you're healed between matches. This also supports up to 4 players, though it would be alternating or rotating the players per match. The 9th, 19th, 29th, etc. floor is a special boss battle. These have you fight against special boss characters such as Dynablade and Mecha Dragon. There's an unlockable boss rush mode as well, the room set up like the classic Mega Man boss rush room, where you can challenge all the bosses in a row. Beating this mode without losing all 4 lives will unlock the boss rush mode and many treasures. The purpose of this mode is basically to have fun and see how far you can get while earning rewards on the way. The highest score will be saved, and this can certainly attribute to helping your global smash power. Oh, and this game mode is available in online play with friends. All-Star Mode. This mode returns to the series, though not in the same fashion as the previous iteration. This time, All-Star Mode will only be available once all characters have been unlocked, instead of allowing you to play it before obtaining everyone, like in the Wii U and 3DS versions. Also going back to Melee and Brawl, the characters will be sorted by their series, rather than by their first timeline appearance, and some franchises will be grouped together in order to make the mode go by a little faster, since there are over 50 characters now. Third party, retro, and other series that have only one character will be grouped into their own sections. This mode once again supports co-op play of up to 2 players. Event Mode. More event matches will be available, including ones for the DLC fighters. Also, there won't be a difficulty this time around, just like in Melee, to make them more simple and unique. Returning from Brawl will be the Boss Battle mode, and this time there will be a lot more bosses from other games. Gygus, Yellow Devil, Metalface, Other M. Ridley, Lord Frederick, Rayquaza, Pig Ganon, Wispy Woods, Andross, Deathborn, Count Fang, Hades, Dr. Eggman, Black Knight, and the Armored Maudad are just some of the bosses I had in mind. These are all potential contenders for this iteration of Smash. Boss battles will also support up to 4 players now, 2 up from Brawl, though with more players they will have more health times the number of players, essentially making them harder to defeat. Single player records are saved individually, while multiplayer records will save the highest score, prompting you and your friends to try out other combinations to beat your previous record. This mode is not available from the start and must be unlocked by clearing through the story mode entirely. For this game, there will be character-specific targets, meaning that every fighter has their own unique target layout, just like in Smash 64 and Melee. However, there will also be a bonus target stage shared between all fighters that is only available once every character's targets have been completed. This bonus level may also be known as Master Difficulty, and is available to the entire Smash Bros. Cast. There will be no difficulty settings or level system either, so that it doesn't get repetitive. The Master Difficulty is what I was referring to earlier when I said target test Brawl style. Home Run Contest. Home Run Contest will return, and in the same fashion as it previously was, allowing one solo player to earn high scores for each character, 2 players to team up, or up to 4 players alternating turns.
Tournament Mode!
Just like in Melee and Brawl, there will be a tournament mode exclusive for offline play. In it, you can set the rules however you like. 4-player free-for-alls, 1v1s, team battles, you get the point. Also, with the ability to have up to 8 players fighting at once, tournaments can be a lot more creative and interesting. Tourney Mode. The exclusive online play game mode that works similarly to the Wii U/3DS versions of the game, though with a lot more customization as well, basically having the same freedom that offline tournaments offer. Also, if you win a regular tourney online, you will be awarded in-game gold, money, and the bigger the tournament, as in the more players there are, the more gold you'll earn. You may also receive some gold for 2nd or 3rd place, though it may not be guaranteed, and this is only for the 8, 16, 24, 32, and 64 player matches. Custom tournaments may offer different prizes for winning, such as higher global smash power or exact gold amounts. Multi-Man Smash. 10-man Smash, 100-man Smash, 3-minute man Smash, Endless Smash, and Cruel Smash will be available for up to 4 players simultaneously once again, and use the Miis as fighters. 8-player Smash. 8-player Smash will be making a return to the NX version with some much appreciated changes. This time around, due to the NX's powerful hardware, all stages will be available in 8-player Smash, and no alterations will be made that may have previously limited certain stages from using all of the gimmicks. This means that stages that transform during gameplay will continue to transform, certain backgrounds that may have been too much strain on the Wii U won't be a problem for the NX, and specific hazards or events that may have been disabled will no longer be disabled. Also, the layout won't expand with 5 or more characters. Stages. Most of the stages from both versions will be returning, along with some new ones to freshen up the experience. There should be at least 10 new stages in this game. Custom stages are also making a return, with a lot more customization than in the previous Smash Wii U and 3DS titles. This time, you will be able to use just about all of the building pieces that were present in Brawl and the Wii U version of Smash, as well as the drawing capability on the gamepad, and many new parts to add to the customization experience. These stages will also be available online in their own separate category. Characters. All characters from Smash Wii U and 3DS will return, including all the DLC characters, and some will have altered moveset changes. Ice Climbers will be present in this version, as there will be no handheld limitations to hold them back. Clone characters such as Dark Pit and Lucina will be decloned and made into original and unique fighters, so there's less controversy about their inclusion, and Alf will be upgraded to his own slot. Dark Pit will use his staff as well as various weapons from Kid Icarus Uprising to better represent his character. Lucina will still play similarly to Marth, but have some of her own unique moves to further differentiate her, such as using Marth's neutral special from Melee instead of the Shield Breaker, and having a different side special rather than using the Dancing Blade again. Because of the massive size of the roster already, having 58 characters in Smash Wii U and 3DS, there will not be many newcomers, if any, this time around in the vanilla game, and it is unknown if DLC will be supported or not. There may only be up to 5 newcomers this time around, since the main focus won't be on characters. Also, Wolf will be making a return as well.
Playtime's over.
Other features. Other features include Amiibo. The Amiibo support will be a lot more integrated this time, as not only can you train them in versus mode, but now they can assist you in co-op game modes such as Classic, All-Star, and the Stadium events. So if you don't have friends around to help you out, you can always scan your Amiibo to assist you in getting the job done. Momentum is now carried over when attacking in the air, such as in Melee. When you would do a running jump attack, your speed would follow through with the attack, making it quicker. Ledge grabbing can now be done 2 separate ways. It can be normally like in Brawl and Smash 4, having your character grab the ledge immediately, no matter your distance, or it can be done like in 64 and Melee, where you would only grab the ledge once your momentum ran out, otherwise making you pass it. To grab a ledge immediately, you simply recover like normal, by just using your recovery move and aiming towards the ledge. Or if you'd rather go past the ledge instead, perhaps you could hold the direction on your controller, and once near the ledge, you can press, say, the shield button, which would have you continue moving until your momentum ran out. Having this mechanic would give players more options when trying to recover, making for more strategic gameplay. And lastly, a few extra updates. Replays are no longer unviewable after updating the game and can be always viewed without problems, unlike in the Wii U and 3DS versions. Replays can also be any video length of up to 99 minutes. An SD card should not be required to take snapshots or for any other game feature. Pressing the sacred LRA start combination will end the game immediately without asking if you're sure or not. Event matches will allow you to immediately retry by pausing and pressing the retry button instead of having to complete, fail, or quit the event. There will always be 4 options instead of just 3 for stadium events, as well as other modes. And they are Try Again, Fighter Selection, Save Replay, and Quit. Custom equipment may or may not return, though the moves surely will.